Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Deniz himself, the Turkish Tyson. You still called the Turkish Tyson? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, still a thing, apparently so, yeah. So, yeah, we'll keep it that.
I was quite surprised there when obviously I knew you were on the card, but I was like, the last time you were having a fight was last time in Barnsley, but it seemed a long time ago. Is there a reason behind the long layoff, or was it just getting the right fight at the right time?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to fight in November time, but by the time it come round, I was already going on holiday, so we had to miss that one, and then obviously we found out about this one, that was a possibility, so I thought, oh, maybe we'll just like leave the November one and then go straight into January with a bang, so yeah.
I mean, 12th of January is quite close to Christmas, and for any fighter, when you've got a fight 2 or 3 weeks after Christmas, your Christmas isn't that best, your New Year isn't the greatest, so yeah, it's been how hard was it to stay away from that celebrations and the Christmas dinner? No gravy in the Christmas dinner, I'd imagine.
I had a little Christmas dinner, a little one. My nutritionist said it was all right. You know, my weight is good, so. But yeah, you know what? People don't see that side of things. I don't think. You know, I train all the time anyway, so that's not a problem. I train anyway. I would have trained over Christmas, but all the boys are going out. You know, everyone's going out for food, eating this, doing that, and it's like I'm sat at home watching food reviews for a food list I've got for after the fight, but it's the life I signed up to, and it's the life I want, so it's one of them things. It's a small sacrifice for bigger things.
That's it. It's a small sacrifice for bigger things, like you say, because it's a short career. This isn't a job you have till you're 67, retire and get your pension. You've probably got about 10 years left, maybe if maximum, in this game. So you have to get out what you can, and it starts on Saturday night. Great performance out in Barnsley. It was the first time I told you I saw you live, and I'm like, man, when you talk about the Turkish Tyson, you're just thinking this big brute with hands up and just throws haymakers. That isn't you, though. You're not just big brute that just throws haymakers and hope one lands. You've got a skill set, you're flashy, you can switch, you've got good feet, so you're more than just the Turkish Tyson.
Do you know what? I'm glad you've said that, because when Sky Boxer posted like a video of me at the fight, everyone's like, oh, he's nothing like Tyson, and it's like, I've just got that name because someone called it me and it stuck, you know, and I'm Turkish, so that stuck as well. And I'm one of them. I'm a multiple different things, like you just said. I can fight, I can box, I can move, I can switch feet, I can fight southpaw, fight orthodox, I can bounce around the ring, I can come forward at you, I can do it all. And that's why I'm a very difficult opponent to train for and fight against, and I'll show you on Saturday night.
I'm glad. I mean, you said all that, but people don't get this confused. You're never out of range. You're always going to be inside that pocket, even though you've got good feet. You're not going to be far away where he can't punch you or you can't punch him, and that's what I noticed as well. Even though you had good feet and you were rolling, you were still in that sort of mid to short range. And is that what you like a fight? You like it when it's like almost dangerous for you as well?
Yeah, definitely. You know, because I like moving my head. I like doing this and like doing that. And I'm a shorter fighter for my weight, so I've always had to kind of stay in that sort of range. So I've adapted my style where I can sit there comfortable, move my head, slip, catch, and then always, like you said, be in punching range.
What are you hoping for 2025? I mean, you've got a fight the first 12 days into 2025. So what are you hoping for this year? Consistency, more fights, and hopefully a title at some stage?
Strap season.
Strap season.
I'm not looking past Mickey Ellison, don't get me wrong. Like, he's a tough opponent, and he's been put here on this show against me for a reason. It's time to see what I'm about and time to test me. So I'm ready for the test, and I'm going to go past that test with flying colours, and then it's strap season. Anyone and anyone.
Light heavyweight division, tough division, strong division. We've got Cam Smith and Buatsi coming up next month. Do you know what I mean? We've got Anthony Yard as well. We've got some Willie Hutchison. We've got some very, very good fighters here in the UK. So when you say strap season, those names, is that who you're aiming for?
Anyone who's got a strap, I'll fight anyone, honestly. I think Kevin asked like 4 or 5 kids, domestic kids, for this fight, and they all said no. I'm thankful them. Mickey said yeah, so credit to Mickey for that. But the way I look at it is now, this will be my 13th fight. If I come out with flying colours, when I come out with flying colours, should I say, it's time to push on, it's time to prove myself, it's time to test myself, and I'm in this game to win belts. I'm not just here to take part, you know what I mean? Like, I went through kickboxing the same, and I want to go through this sport. You know, I've got further than anyone ever thought I would go. When I first went for my boxing border control meet, and they looked at me like a kickboxer, and they was like, oh, are you sure you want to do this and that? And now look at me, I'm on Sky Sports in 13 fights, sparred Beterbiev, sparred Christine Mbile, Lyndon Arthur, this person, that person. And the destination isn't, we're not at the destination yet.
Yeah, listen, I told you, I was a fan before I saw you live, and I'm definitely a fan after seeing you live in Barnsley. You mentioned Sparring Beterbiev. We've went over this 100,000 times, but I did see you out in Saudi for that Beterbiev fight, and you picked Beterbiev. But when that final bell finished, What was your? Were you confident that Beterbiev took it?
I had Beterbiev up by 2-3 rounds. You know, I was lucky to be sat so close to the ring, and I think Bivol just thought he could go on the back foot, throw a little flurry at the end of the last 10 seconds, and it winning the round. You know, and Beterbiev was making him miss a lot. It looked like he was hitting him, but he wasn't. He was hitting the gloves and stuff. And Beterbiev controlled the pace, the pressure, cut the ring off, big shots landed, and the only way for Bivol to come back from this now, he's got to fight him. You've got to stand there and fight him, and I think this time he's going to knock him out.
Oh, you think he's going to knock? Oh, that's what I was going to say. That was going to be my next question. The rematch, and you've answered it there. So Beterbiev, he knows what he's going to get now with Bivol. He's shared 12 rounds with him. Do you think now he knows? As I was going to say, he's going to get that stoppage.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you have to fight with Beterbiev. If you can't box him, you've got to be very fit and very, very clever to outbox someone like that. The pressure, the cutting the ring off, he doesn't, all this and that. You've got to be very clever and very fit, because I've been there, sparred him. He does not stop. The pace doesn't slow down. So you've got to stand there and give him something to think, oh, I can't come forward. You need to give him something like that. And I think Bivol's going to try and do that, and that's why he's going to get caught in the crossfire, and then that's where it's going to be night-night.
Is it going to be night-night on Saturday night for you, though? That's the question.
Night-night after a McDonald's, yeah, that's what it's going to be for me. Night-night after a McDonald's and a win. But yeah, I'm feeling confident, feeling good, feeling strong. Buzzing to be on a big platform, buzzing to be on Callum's undercard again. He's got a tough fight, big fight. So yeah, buzzing.
Listen, I'm buzzing too. It's a great card. Only 7 fights, I believe. I've got 2 of my countrymen on the card as well, so I'm happy. So, Billy, always a pleasure to speak to you, brother, and no doubt I'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow. Thank you, champ. Thank you.